Oh, really? You climbed it?
It was like a school trip, you know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like a field trip in grade 10,
Everybody just climbed Mount Kilimanjaro.
extracurricular activities. So,
That's an extracurricular activity. Are you kidding me?
and the way they trained us,
How?
we had to take our backpacks,
Uh-huh.
fill it up with our textbooks,
Uh-huh.
and climb buildings up and down.
That sounds like
20-story buildings.
that
up and
sounds
down.
like punishment. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the StarliveShow. I'm your host, Malik Anibaba. And with me today, my first East African, ladies and gentlemen, CEO and co-founder of Orai, Mr. Danish Damani. How you doing, buddy? I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
You're my first East African. I wanted to make sure my show was not too Nigerian, so this is excellent. You are the co-founder or founder of Orai?
Co-founder. We're three founders.
The three of you. How did Orai come about? First of all, Orai is a speech coaching application, right? Available on the App Store. Tell us how Orai came about. What drove you to speech therapy in some degree? Tell me.
So I had just given a presentation at work, and my manager said, Danish, come see me in my office. I'm like, what? Did I do something wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, Danish, you just give a presentation, but if you don't be more confident, more concise, you're putting a glass ceiling on your head. You'll never climb and you'll never become a leader or a manager. I'm like, what should I do? And she said, go join Toastmasters, which is an amazing public speaking club. And so I went religiously month after month, and in a few months realized that I had broken through my glass ceiling. I could now get more face time with senior managers or get my ideas heard from decision makers. And that was the power I felt by getting more confident and overcoming my fear of public speaking. And so I thought, how about we create a more digital and a scalable way of helping anyone improve their communication skills? And thus where I was born.
That was excellent. That was like an excellent story on how you came about Orai.
I practiced on
I can tell. You practice on your app.
Until it tells me I'm like a 90-something%, no ums and ahs, I'm not talking too fast or too slow, I know I'm good.
Okay, so how are you doing right now? Like, what's your average percentage on when you do the speaking exercises?
I try to hit a 90% at least.
Yeah, so you're pretty good at it. It would suck if you were the founder of a speech coaching application and weren't very good at speaking, wouldn't it?
It's true. People do tell me that.
Yeah.
And they judge me a little bit extra, so I have to be really deliberate in my word choice.
Okay. So you went out on this journey and started this company pretty early. I want to say right after college, actually, right?
During college.
During college. So you picked it up during college and you just went straight into it after that. How did your parents feel about you not getting a 9-to-5 job making outside of college when you told them that, oh, mom, dad, I'm going to do my own thing? How did they react to that?
I think that's one big difference why I could do that, because my parents didn't have that expectation. They didn't set the expectation that after you graduate or after you finish your 4 years of degree, you have to get a 9-to-5. They were very supportive. They said, Danish, go figure out what you want to do. Go pursue your passion, and that's what I did. So without my parents, I would not have been able to be on this journey.
Wonderful. Those are supportive African parents. Would it be safe to say your parents are African? You grew up in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. For a good amount of your life, but your parents were fully Pakistani. When did they migrate over to
So
East
we
Africa?
all migrated to East Africa in 2002.
Okay.
I was 7 years old, so of course they'd already spent majority of their lives back in Pakistan.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no pushback on the idea of Orai.
But when you say African parents, I would say in some respects, Indian Pakistani parents are very similar.
Yeah.
When you grew up or when you go to college, they expect you to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer, right? Once you finish your degree, they expect you to get a job at Boeing, NASA, something like this, top tier companies. So they have very similar expectations, but mine were a little bit different.
I see. I follow you a little bit on social, right? And I feel like with Orai, you've been able to travel a lot. you've also been able to meet people. I feel like you met the Prime Minister of Canada, right?
Justin Trudeau.
Oh, that is right. I did see that. I'm the CEO of Comcast.
CEO of Comcast, Brian Roberts.
I'm 100% name dropping for you right now. Who have you been most excited to see? Who did you see and you were actually just thrown? Who are you excited about?
CEO of Microsoft.
Oh, you met the CEO of Microsoft.
Satya Nadella.
What was that like? How did that come about?
It's almost to the level of like if you met the CEO of Apple, right? The founder of Apple.
Yeah, pretty close.
Steve Jobs, but not there yet. But he's almost there. So he's the most, I think, an ideal kind of person I've met.
Yeah.
Orai was pitching at a Microsoft pitch competition, and we were in the finalists. So we got to meet him, took a selfie with him. It was amazing.
Nice. Like, okay, what about places to go? Where has work taken you that you are glad? Oh, it's exciting that I'm here due to Orai.
So I have at least 2 to 3 times I have to go to the West Coast, go to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah?
We have investors there, we have customers there. We have a lot of events that also happen there, networking events, conferences. So I always go to San Francisco. But in terms of exciting, I would say Seattle.
Really?
Seattle I've been only twice.
Yeah.
But last time when I went, the weather was perfect, so my co-founder and I decided to go hiking.
Really? I thought it rained a lot in Seattle.
That's what they said.
Yeah, did it rain? Did it rain one time?
We were there, it did not rain.
There you go.
And we went hiking. It was so pretty. I think if I were to move anywhere in the US, maybe Seattle.
Okay, so West Coast definitely over East Coast.
No. I didn't say that. Philly is home. I love Philadelphia. I think it has the best of everything.
Yeah. All right. That's good to know that you're loyal. So, how big is Orai now? Talk me through a day in the office. What's that like? How many people are in the Orai team?
Total, we have 10.
10. Started out with.
But we're a remote team.
Okay.
So in the office itself, we only have 4 people.
Okay.
We have an office on 34th and Market Street here in Philadelphia. And a few other people are outside. So we have 2 people in India. We have one in South Korea. We have one in Spain. We have 2-3 remote people in the US as well.
All right, perfect. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the co-founder of Orai, Mr. Danish Temani. Tell us about the entrepreneurship life. I know it's very difficult. You started very early too. Tell me something you'd like to have told yourself when you were just first starting this out. What would have been good advice to give yourself back then?
I would say have patience. I have seen myself, but also seen many other friends of mine who have felt super excited, pumped up at the very beginning of their journey, their entrepreneurial journey, and then a year goes by, you don't see that exponential hockey stick growth. It's just a flat curve for your first year, second year, until you're still figuring out who you are, what your skill sets are, what your product market fit looks like. And so I would just say have more patience. I was a little bit impatient. If I tried something for 3-4 months, didn't see that working out, I would go to another idea and then another idea, but that's completely wrong.
Now you have all these ideas and not really anything.
Yeah, you have to go inch wide, mile deep.
Ooh.
And you go mile deep.
Put that on a shirt.
Mile deep until you hit a wall. Sometimes you might hit a wall. Or you might hit gold.
Or you might hit gold.
Right? Yeah. You might hit rock, you might hit gold. But you have to hit one of those 2. Don't just go 3 months down and be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm not getting gold. Don't be like that. It takes a long time.
What kept you going? Because it can be difficult to keep pushing. What kept you going? What drives you?
Talking to customers. We were great product builders. So our team is engineers, our co-founders are engineers. So we knew exactly how to get scrappy and how to take our ideas into something that is tangible. So we quickly got a product out there. People were using it, giving us feedback. We would talk to them, and we would find out that this is a real problem. There is a problem out there in the market that is very big, and it requires a solution.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else out there. So it's up to us, I feel, as our team, to solve this problem in this world.
That's perfect. That is perfect, Danish. We need
and
more.
That's what keeps us going.
We need more use. We need more use. That's perfect. Oh man. Okay, so we've spoken a little bit about Orai, right? tell me about growing up Pakistani in East Africa. Was that difficult? Were there a lot of people in school that looked like you? Were they receptive? Do you think you got special treatment? What? Just give me an idea of what it was like.
I got bullied.
You got bullied? Yeah. We all did, by the way. So
I had an accent, a Pakistani accent, which people perceive to be, one level below them.
Really?
So they would then tease me. So that's something I've worked on myself. I wouldn't say I've lost my authentic self, but I've tried to adapt to how the world is and how the world looks at me.
Okay, let's not focus on the negative. What did you like? What did you like about growing up? What was excellent about Dar es Salaam? What do you miss the most? When last were you back?
The last time I was back in Dar es Salaam was 2017.
Okay.
It's been 2 years.
Okay. What do you miss the most?
I miss the food.
Oh, the food, I'm sure. With the weather?
I miss the weather.
You do?
Even though the weather is hot, there's just this smell in the air that we live by the coast. So the air is always humid and you can smell the water in the air.
Yeah.
And it's a very beautiful feeling.
Yeah, I'd like to go. I hear Tanzania is a big touristy spot in Africa too.
You have everything.
Yeah.
You have Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa.
Okay.
You have Zanzibar,
Okay.
the most beautiful beaches.
Okay.
You have Ngorongoro, safari, you can see all the animals.
Well done, you're advocating very well for your country. And I love this because now I'm going to put you on the spot and I'm going to test your knowledge of Tanzania. I have some facts here. I'm going to ask you some questions. True or false, something, fill in the blanks. Let's see how you do, right? First one, true or false? Nearly 50% of Tanzania is a national park.
False.
It's actually 30%. Why are you so sure?
I know all the national parks.
You don't think it's up to 50%?
I know all the cities.
I tried to throw you off. Okay. Tanzania shares its national anthem with what two other countries?
That's not true or false.
I said it would be a mix. There are two other African countries that share the same national anthem as Tanzania. Did you know that?
I don't know.
You did not know. Do you know the name of the Tanzania national anthem?
I know that.
What is it called?
Mungu Ibariki Africa.
What does that mean?
May God bless Africa.
I think that's so beautiful. You share the same national anthem as South Africa and Zimbabwe. I thought that was very interesting. Okay, Tanzania has two capital cities. Which two cities are this?
The political capital
is
Dodoma.
Okay.
The economic capital is Dar es Salaam.
Okay. This one is bread and butter. I set you up for success here. The largest mountain in Africa is Mount Kilimanjaro. How high is it?
5,855 meters.
Almost spot on. It's 5,000. I actually have it here as 5,000 meters. Actually, I think I rounded up, but that's pretty close to. And it's 20,000 feet.
I reached 5,000 meters, and then I
got
sickness.
Oh, really? You climbed it?
It was like a school trip,
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like a field trip in grade 10.
Everybody just climbed Mount Kilimanjaro.
Extracurricular activities. So
that's an extracurricular activity. Are you kidding me?
And the way they trained us.
How?
We had to take our backpacks, fill it up with our textbooks, and climb buildings up and down.
That sounds like
20-story building.
That sounds like punishment. Oh wow! That's training.
That's how we trained.
When you actually took your backpacks and went hiking, were they heavier than your actual books now?
You always get porters.
Okay.
So your porter will carry your big backpack, which is usually this big, because you need 7-8 days of supplies, and you carry one small backpack, which with your day's supplies. So maybe a snack and a water bottle.
Nice. How long were you guys out there?
It takes 7 days.
Wow. That's crazy. You did this at how old?
Grade 10, so I might have been 16.
Okay, now I feel like I have to one-up you and also do that. Do you know of Freddie Mercury? Do you know who that is?
You're a singer?
Yeah, of the band Queen. the English brand. He was born in Tanzania. That's a fact that kept on coming up when I was doing my research, so I feel like I had to share it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take one more break and I'm going to use the application that Danish here has built for us and we'll see who gets a better score. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with Danish. We're going to be using his app. We're gonna each do 30 seconds of speech and we're gonna have his application rate who's better at talking, and I'm obviously about to whoop him at literally his own game.
That's what he thinks.
Because you're my guest, I'll let you go first. The application has this Orai of giving random topics, so I'm gonna let that work for us. Give it a go.
Sure?
Yeah?
How often do you use social media? Do you think it's a good thing?
This is a good one. Good luck.
If you count Instagram, then I use social media more often than I want to use every single day. I'm always attracted by those ding ding notifications that come up randomly throughout the day, and I try to use it as less as I can because I don't think social media is that good of a thing because it's very, very distracting, especially when you want to do entrepreneurial work like what I do at Orai. So in summary, I use it more than I think I should.
That was not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, that's
and
pretty
give
good.
it a title.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see how you did. Ladies and gentlemen, he had 75%. I'm feeling confident that I can take him. Alright, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go here. Random topics, right?
Yes.
Alright. What food comes from your culture or your family? Do you like it? Easy.
Easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best food that comes from my West African culture is jollof rice. Jollof rice is the most delicious Nigerian delicacy there is. It competes frequently with our neighbors to the west and even to the east. But we have, once you put that bay leaf in it, sensational. Also, one of my favorite things to eat is eba and ogbono soup. Most people don't like eba. It's the most underrated swallow. It is the most underrated swallow. And ogbono, the textures, they align with beauty spectacularly.
You're done with
Wonderfully. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. Let's view my results.
You're a good speaker.
I try. I try. Let's see. Just running my results here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an 86%. Ladies and gentlemen, Danish Damani, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you so much. It's the Star Live Show. We'll be back next week with another episode.
Hi, this is Danish Damani. It was fun being on the Star Live Show with your host, Malik Anibaba. Until next time.
Bye for now.